I hope this finds you well. Ooh. How do you like my glasses? Since Easter's coming up, I figured this would be appropriate. Maybe give you all a little smile. Smile is good for you. It releases your endorphins. So, and plus, it's a pretty beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, this is tea time with your host, Lowly M, and this is my life. So, everyone, take a cup of tea or cocoa, whatever you want to drink, sit down, and I will give you my updates and the current issues that are going on right now. So, please sit down and enjoy. And as I said before, this is a cup that my daughter had given my father, her grandfather, many, 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 many years ago. So it's appropriate that I use this for my tea time. So enjoy. Okay, let me put my cup down. And all right, the updates are these. Okay, let's see. Tomorrow, God willing, I'm with Dr. Chen tomorrow at 3 o'clock. He'll be working on my smiles, and hopefully he'll give you the updates on my smile and what he'll be doing and everything. I will speak to him tomorrow. Okay, like I said, God willing. Uh, Today I'm doing a tea time. That's on the schedule, and then Thursday I will do spirituality filming. Episode 6. All right. And then I'll just be doing Friday some work on YouTube, ideas, questions, whatever that I'm going to film. And I'll be putting it in my calendar so you'll will know what's going on. Um, During the weekend, I'll probably be chilling at probably because my gums will be hurting. The last time, oh wow, they hurt for like 2 weeks or more. Uh, but that's all right because it will be worth it because I will be getting my smile back, and so that's all right, Dr. Chen. Uh, a little pain for a lot of gain. Okay, so I'll be doing that, and then I will be working on the different points or whatever I'll be working on at that time. Uh, Different ideas that I have, and I'll probably be, I got my book here with my ideas, and then I'll probably be telling you that. Okay, on the 29th and the 31st, I will be have surgery on my legs, uh, on my veins to help with the circulation because I have lymphedema and uh, the veins. The cardiologist is working to open up the veins. One of them he had done, he had did this before, but uh, the right leg stayed open, the left leg did not. So he have to go in and do it again, which is to be honest, painful, but I understand. So I will be out for that. I will not be doing anything but resting and trying to heal from everything. So I will be out for that. So schedule it up until the 6th. which I hope by then, God willing, I can have my appointment with my pulmonary specialist because I really have to ask him some questions with my lung. It seems as though I'm having more uh, flares with my asthma, but because of my health being so static, uh, I understand that, and I also go too with the damage from the sarcoidosis, and it in almost every part of my body, including my lungs. I expect that, but I want to give his thoughts on that. What is going on with that? Okay. So I have that appointment with him April the 6th. Okay. Let me see. Then after that, uh, I believe this is April 8th, I believe is our Aaron 2 Diva uh, weekend to do our errands and different things at that time with my daughter. And I had to have mother and daughter time. And also to my bushy, my eyebrows grow so fast. Uh, I hate to miss. And my eyebrow tech is probably going to ask me why I missed, but uh, this cannot be helped. Some friends of my daughters are coming in, and she don't want to miss it, and that's you know uh, that's all right. That's understandable. Uh, no, I think that's. Oh yeah, she's having some dental work, deep dental work, crowns and all that stuff. The same thing that I'm having done. So she will be down out uh, at that time also too. Same time that I'll be down and out. Okay, that's all right. We'll work through it. We'll be okay. Uh, and but on the 8th, that's our errands weekend for groceries and everything, my eyebrows and all that, uh, to go to the dollar store and different things like that. I also asked her, could we go to wow, the garden place to get some plants, you know. And she said, okay, so we'll be going there to choose some plants. My mom, when we were growing up, we always had fresh plants. She had a green finger, I had a brown thumb. So uh, we will see what happens. And she always had water lilies. They were so beautiful. So you can't mess up with water lilies. So I'm going to get a couple water lilies and see what happens. You know, yeah. Okay. So that's what's going to be going on. And I may let you all follow me, go with me on my errands this time also. Uh, and also, too, I may do the Diva Cooks or the weekend, the Diva Cooks the weekend. I may do something for you all then. Uh, I'll just see how busy I will be at that time. Uh, since my hair is growing out so fast and so thick, and I need some retwist done on my twist. They come loose. I may have to try and put in an appointment for the week of the 11th and see. I'll just after the 8th, I'll see how things are going, and if I can put in an appointment for my hair to be retwist, washed and conditioned, deep conditioned, and everything. I'll just have to see uh, because my schedule is so busy always. Then on the 13th, I have a dermatologist appointment. I have a big mole here that has been growing, and I want him to remove it and check it, do a biopsy. So I have an appointment with my dermatologist on that time. And doing, um, I had to reschedule like for the filming and different things like that for the rest of the week. And during the whole week, whole month of April, I have not put it in, and I will do that later. Uh, okay, so those are okay. Let's see. Right now, I have scheduled the 19th for my hair and nail appointment, but it depends on the other appointment whether it will stay at that time. Right now, it's staying there. And then on the last week of the month of April, I will try to schedule in Dr. Chin if he needs any more time to work on my smile. So, let's see. I will leave it at that for April, and next week I'll give you the updates for May and what else is going on. Let's see here what ideas I have here written down to give you the updates on. Ooh, that is a beautiful color. You all like it. Look there. I hope you all are smiling. I hope this made you smile. It makes me smile. Okay, let's see here. Updates. Dental appointments. Okay. I am breaking on uh, a story about the origins of slavery, the original origins of slavery. I've already written most of the paper. I just have to do the outline and the most important point. So I'm still working on that. So that'll be one of the films that's coming up. Uh, and I'm working on the last class for the spirituality uh, episodes, and this is episode 10. And I'll be working on that. That's coming up also too. Uh, let's see here. Um, and this is what I'm thinking of. I may continue with the spirituality series, but it'll be spirituality 102, and it'll probably have like 3 or 4 points, 3 or 5 points, depending. And I will get into more depth and history uh, of these points that I will choose, and you will understand things much better with spirituality. And I will probably give you some examples of different things from the Bible of why Jesus was so spiritual uh, and everything like that. I'm not sure. That's just one of the examples that I may continue on with. Not sure. Uh, the next thing is this idea that I have that came up is one of the living as an old soul, the life as an old soul, something like that, uh, and how society misunderstands people of this sort. Uh, and I will be doing that, finishing that, doing the paper, and then doing the outline of and most important points of this. So that will be coming up. So that's an update, and I think that's far as I will go with that. And like I said, these are only ideas, and I'm not sure uh, of the updates. I will let you know the updates the next time I have tea time. But they're not definitely. I will be filming and give you the schedule of the filming and the work that I will be doing uh, coming up. Okay, now for issues. The issues I have is uh, this uh, my speech. I had put this in the stories when I began uh, my YouTube of why I have speech difficulties. So, for people who have not seen these, you need to go back the history and an explanation of my health and everything. As said before, my health is static, and that is due to the sarcoidosis and the damages and to just about every system of my body, and that causes for example, I have uh, neurospinal sarcoidosis damages from that because it's in remission right now. And this includes the brain, the parts of the brain stem, and the whole spine, all the way down to my coccyx area. And it has damages in those specific areas, which which is not fun, which causes me to have spasms, which are truly painful, and it's the pain is awful. It's like uh, seizures, and when these spasms happen, when they're really bad, they come back to back to back to back. It's like one may come, say, for example, now, and why it is releasing that spasm. Then, as soon as that spasm releases, and it's usually in my extremities, my hands, my fingers, things like that. And as soon as that will release, right behind it, there's another one that will come, and it will grab. Uh, and I hate it when it's in my thighs, you know, uh, the lower part of my leg and the back, and that's really painful. And it goes back to back to back to back. It can last for hours, and it has lasted for hours. And from that, and when it stops, well, it really never stops. I have to take my medication that my doctor prescribed for me, which is awful too, which is gabapentin. And if I take that, uh, then my speech is almost gone. It damages my speech, and it causes me to twitch the sides of my mouth, and I can't talk. Uh, it's very difficult to uh, have speech and to form words, and it just holds on. It's very strong, but it does stop the spasm because the spasms are so painful I can't stand it. So it's one over the other, either speech or the pain to leave, and I choose the pain to leave. And I try not to speak during that time, but I've had before. Uh, my last appointment was within that time, And within that time, when I went to see Dr. Chin and he was working, I could not speak. And this was because of the medications, and I had that spasm, and it had lasted for hours. I was drained of energy. I was tired, and I had taken so much of the medication, gabapentin, that I could not speak. And this is what happens when I take the gabapentin. I do not like to take it, and plus I have a reaction to it. It causes me a CSID reaction, and it causes me have to be nauseous. So that's why. Uh, so usually I will take it at night, one, only one. Sometimes if I'm doing well, I will not take it even once. Okay, for that day, I may skip it. But when I feel that it might be coming on, then I will go ahead and take it that night. Uh, so these are the issues that I have. But uh, also, too, I have found something, a supplement that will help with my speech and to heal uh, my speech and help with the brain functions. Uh, and it's called manganese. And I will take that every day. And it seems to help with the speech and the twitching. And I take that all the time. Uh, Sometimes because the supplements are not covered by insurance, I won't be able to afford it. But I try to, especially that the manganese, to afford it every month because it helps with the speech and the brain, the healing with the brain and the twitching, the help stop the twitching and everything like that. So I take it every single day. So, and that will keep the gabapentin from being so strong over the manganese. It's a little bit right now because I had to take the gabapentin the other day because I had a spasm in my lower extremity in the back, and I waited, but it was so painful. I had to take one. So the twitching and the difficulty with the speech isn't so bad right now. Uh, so I thank God for that because people look at me strange when I can't talk. Uh, I'm not saying that you did, Dr. Chin, but you sort of had that look, surprise look. Uh, uh, but that's why I could not speak because I do have damage from when I was in ICU on the ventilator, also too, in my brain and parts of my brain. Some of them, my neurologist in the other state had said some of the damages had healed from, I guess, the Remicade, and he showed me some of the spots, but also too because of the ventilator and me being on the ventilator, uh, there's more damage with my speech uh, and the twitching uh, and having difficulties walking. But now I have a specialist that's working with me on all of this, and I hope that he can help neurological specialist. And I'm supposed to have some tests done. I think it's what is it? MR EMR two tests done. And that's in June. And uh, I'm looking forward to that because I don't like having these difficulties with the twitching and spasms, and having difficulty speaking because people look at you strange. Maybe they're not looking at me strange, but I am very uncomfortable with people talking, even though they may be doctors, talking to them while I am having this difficulty with the speech. So I told this to my PCP. She said, I don't see any difficulties with your speech. You speak very eloquently. I don't think so, especially with when I take the gabapentin and I have this twitching and movement and difficulty speaking. I feel like a monster. But that's me feeling that way. I've always had difficulty with speech because of my dyslexia and turning things around and stuff like that. I feel very uncomfortable with that. People may not be, but I do. I feel very uncomfortable with that. So I try to keep my speech, uh, the medication, the gabapentin, at a minimum and keep the manganese. Make sure I take it every single day, sometimes twice a day, because it works. I don't know whether or not it heals parts of the brain. All I know, it helps me with my speech, uh, and I'm happy for that. So that's my issue right now, thinking people are thinking I'm weird because I can't speak and I can't get the words out and everything, but that's how I feel. Maybe they're not thinking that, but uh, that's how I feel. And I don't like to talk when I have those difficulties and can't speak because it takes forever for the words to come out, and I don't like that. So those are the current issues right now, and I will be speaking on uh, some more issues and more updates. It might be the end of this week or it may be next month. Depends on how I'm feeling after the work Dr. Chan does. And my mouth, I know it won't be nothing that day. Maybe it will, I don't know. Or it depends on how painful my mouth is afterwards. Well, it won't be painful afterwards. Probably be the next day and the next day and the next day. So I probably will do an update of what's going on with my mouth. When is the next appointment? I'll just wait and see. So, like I said, Easter's coming, so these are very appropriate. So right now, I will say hasta luego, and this is my tea time. Okay, and I'm closing. Those are the updates and the issues that's current with me right now. I hope you enjoyed the updates, and there's more coming. Put in you like this series, Tea Time with your hosts, because I enjoy them. So until the next time, take care of yourself and each other. And let me know if you like this series. And let's see here. There was something that was on my mind just now. If you like this series, and more will be coming, I think I will continue on with it until the end of the year and see if people find it valuable. And please continue to subscribe and like, because I see my prescription going up, and I see that people do like what I give because it is natural and healthy, and it gives you information on how to change things in your life and become better. It's educational. And I see that people get benefits out of it. And it's not just a joke or drama, but serious. And it is my life, and it's how it has helped me doing these things. So thank you, everyone. Continue to subscribe and like. And I will see you next time on Tea Time with the host, Lowly M. Goodbye, and thank you so much.